All righty. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I don't want to waste so much time. So, what I have to share with you is extremely important this night. And if you're a business owner, you're looking to scale your business, or you want to you're tired of wasting time, give me the next 60 minutes, and I'm sure what I have to give you will change your business for the better. 5 steps I took to 5x my sales in 30 days. If you can hear me, put the fire emoji in the comment section. I want to be sure you can hear me. Welcome to this live session. You finally made it here. Where are you tuned in from? Type it in the comment section. Are you from Nigeria? Where in Nigeria? Lagos, Abuja, Benin? Where exactly are you from? Type it in the comment section. I want to know where you're from. Don't be the coded type. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're viewing from. All right. Type it in the comment section. Okay. So I'm Filimona, and if you're a business owner tired of inconsistent sales and ready to achieve weekly sales of 300 to 500k, you're in the right place. This isn't just a webinar; it's a training session where I'll teach you the exact 5 steps I took to 5x my sales in 30 days, going from 0 to 2 million plus in 6 weeks. These are the 3 things you would learn. You would learn what others are doing that you're not, what you're doing but not properly, and what I did to make 100 sales in a day. Even if you don't buy anything today, you live with strategies that will change your business. I'm sure of it. I'm very sure of it. Stay to the end for a mystery reward. I can tell you it's worth more than $500,000, but less than a trip to Dubai. If you're ready, type 5x in the comment section. I want to know you're here. Let me set my timer for, yeah, good. Type 5x in the comment section if you're ready. Amazing. Amazing. All right, this will last 40 minutes. So remove all distractions. Before we start, a word of prayer. Father, this is your moment. I ask that what I have prepared this evening to share, that you speak through me, that these business owners who have come here expecting something would go back and implement what they've learned to get results. Amen. Amen. All right. So let's start with this, the third law of motion. How many of you know the third law of motion in your secondary school physics? For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And it's the same with your goals. Let me briefly take you on this. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Yes? Whenever you make a decision to do something, the moment you make a decision to do something, that is an action. There are equal and opposite forces that are being unlocked immediately. That is why the day you decide you're going to start being serious with your business, something comes up. And no, these forces that come up are not the spiritual forces that we all hear. These forces could be little distractions. I heard this from someone. A distraction is never a distraction until it's done distracting you. You will never know what a distraction is until it's done distracting you. You've brought out a 1-hour video to watch about business, to watch about how to create content. The moment you sit down, you turn on your laptop or your phone, you're ready to start watching this video. That's when a phone call comes in. That's when a friend from nowhere calls you, a long-time friend. That's when you start feeling hungry. These are forces that have been unlocked. It is normal. It is nature. That's a third law of motion. It's an equal and opposite reaction that is opposing the action that you've taken. So today, even this night, as you've decided to stay to the end of this session, there are equal and opposite actions, forces that will come out to make sure that you don't stay to the end of this session. It could be a message notification. It could be you're pressed, and from going pressed, you move to the toilet and you just see anything. So what am I asking of you? Not just tonight. I mean, in your life, in your business, be laser focused. Before you start anything, outline the distractions, outline the common problems. What are those goals you set for yourself in the past? Set them again this time. What distracted you? What made you not achieve those goals? Write them down now so that when you see them, you recognize them. I told you a distraction is never a distraction until it's done distracting you. But you can warp your way around that if you recognize a distraction the very first time you see it. All right? So it's the same with your goals. I believe I've helped you with that little talk. 5 steps to 5x your sales in 30 days. Now you know this. Do this. Write down your sales goal. Write down your sales goal right now. Type it somewhere, write it down somewhere. Add a date and write 5 things that will make you not achieve it. Just like I said, no sales goal is too big. All right. I'm doing this because I've experienced what it feels like as a business owner to pour your heart into your business. You're working hard, but it's not paying off. My story was quite different because I own a product, but most of the sales that were coming in were from affiliates. Really painful. It's painful because it's painful to be the teacher, but you're not getting results from what you preach. Your confidence eventually takes a hit. Who understands what I mean? Type I do in the comment section. Type I do in the chat. You own a product, you're preaching, you're telling people how to do things, but they learn it, they implement it, they get it, but for some reason you're not getting the results. Type I do in the comment section. This webinar is for you if you have weeks with good sales and others with barely anything. If you want to learn how to create content that does not feel like you're always selling, because the truth is, Nigeria has hit that. Nigeria has hit being sold to. If you post daily on Instagram or TikTok, but have no leads or sales, this webinar is for you if you're just managing ChatGPT and Canva because you don't know how to use other AI tools. If you see others post about big sales and you know you're putting in more effort than they are, but you have nothing to show for it, this one stings the most. If you want that goal of 500K weekly to come to life, then this webinar is for you. If this is you, you're not alone. I was there too. But today I'll show you the 5 steps to change that and how you can apply them immediately. I mean, tonight. All right. Meanwhile, which of them are you currently experiencing? Type in the comment section. For me, it was number 2. What was number 2? Number 2 was if I had to learn how to create content that does not feel like it's being sold to, because most of the content I created at that time, someone can just see from scratch that from start that, oh, he just did this to sell to us. Do you understand? Nigerians don't like that, actually. Nigerians don't like that. So, who am I and why should you listen to me? My name is Philemon, and if you're wondering what ethnicity, it's Igbo. I'm a digital marketer and a business consultant. I sell digital products and I've helped 100 plus individuals go from 3 to 5 sales weekly to 300K, 500K weekly. I help business owners scale their businesses from 6 figures to 7 figures weekly with the power of systems and automations. Now, remove all distractions. Like I said, what do you think would stop you from staying to the end of this session? Remove it. Remove it. Are you ready? If you're ready, type it in the comment section. Come on, people. My story is long, but I'll summarize it for the sake of time. I started selling online in 2022. But before that, I was a student at UNN, and honestly, it was brutal. I would occasionally call my mom every week to ask for 5K. That was really bad. And I know, I don't want to go down that lane. But anyways, fast forward to when I started making some money online. The day I made 20K from promoting a product, I screamed. However, I didn't know that was when my new phase of challenges would start. I didn't know. After that, I began facing different challenges. I did everything you could think of. There's no method in this industry I haven't tried. Is it extracting numbers from groups, contacts gain, follow for follow, spamming Facebook groups, running ads with other people's flyers, paying WhatsApp TVs, even those who duped me? Am I missing anything? I doubt. I remember those nights, they would tell you 8 p.m., come online, follow any account I follow, all those things. I did them. I did most of these things. If I'm missing anyone, tell me in the comments, but I don't think I'm missing. I did virtually everything to make sales. 6 months later, I launched my course, which flopped. That story for another day. I went 5 months without a single sale, but kept on paying seller 8K monthly to keep it up because I hosted my course on Seller's platform and we had a monthly fee, which I had to keep on paying if I wanted my course to be on. And I did that because I had faith that this month I'll make a sale. This month I'll make a sale. And I kept on paying 8K, which I didn't have at the time. I posted on TikTok for 7 months and didn't make a single sale. The little pocket money I had, I would use it to run ads, but they wouldn't convert. It was one of the most frustrating times of my life. At one point, I started questioning God. Anyways, in December 2023, I stumbled upon a video that changed my life and business. What I learned in the video will be the first step I'll be showing you today. This step and 4 other things I did are what led me to make my first $1 million online and scale from there to making 6 figures weekly within the mark of 300 to 500K weekly. I had to acquire more skills, of course, gain new knowledge, and go hard on implementing fast. So all I'll be showing you tonight can only give you results if you tame your distractions and focus. If you notice, I'm big on taming your distractions and focusing, because this is the key. Most of you know what to do. You haven't just spent enough time doing it. That was when I made my first 30 sales in a day, my first 100K in a day after spending 10K on ads, and the rest is history. That was when I realized I've cracked the code. This is just some testimonials. I made no sales for months. Then these 5 steps got me to 180K in a week. Philly's story inspired me. I made my first 50K. These are just some testimonials. Yeah, you could pause and go through them. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that takes me to the first step. Take notes and screenshots when necessary, because I'll be a bit fast. I'm trying to keep to time. First one, use the R3. I'll be sharing 5 steps. So the first one is use the R3 framework for content. Most business owners make 3 big mistakes. You post content that either sells too much or sells too little or doesn't sell at all. 2, you forget call to actions on both content and funnel. You don't add CTAs. CTAs are called call to actions. Or you're forcing yourself on camera when you're shy, creating awkward videos that always push buyers away. Don't worry. I understand you are just following the advice of people who keep hyping post daily as the magic formula. But volume without strategy is just noise. Do you understand? If you understand, flow with me. At any point you understand, just type it in the comment section, all right? I'm looking at your comments here. I want to see the interaction. So instead of that, this is how to fix that. Use a simple strategy. Use a simple structure. For every content you create, problem, solution, call to action. And use this one, rich relationships revenue framework. It's not my framework, but I learned it and it worked for me. Create valuable content to reach your target audience. Like I said above, content that calls out their problem, gives a solution, and a call to action to join your list or your private group. If you don't have an email list, join. Make sure that you're bringing them outside social media. All right. Choose the platform where you will see them: LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I see a lot of people just focusing on TikTok and Instagram. There are more platforms depending on your audience where you find them. On this list, you build relationships with them and generate revenue later. I'll show you how I did it. But never forget this, write this down. The selling happens outside the media. Most of you are trying to sell to people on TikTok, on Instagram with your videos. So you're now going through that stress of, okay, I finished giving them value. How will I incorporate my course? How will I incorporate this to this content? No. And if you're camera shy, leverage faceless video styles like text overlays and voiceovers. And I advise this if your business type permits it. There are some business types face. If you have to show your face, you have to hire someone. It has just like real estate, I can't give you advice and tell you, oh, create faceless content for real estate. It's not going to work, right? So this is how I implemented this. I would give out massive value on my LinkedIn and YouTube, then end with a call to action to join my private group for business owners. On this group or channel or list, mine was a group channel and list. You could start with anyone. Channel is free, WhatsApp channel, group, Telegram groups, Telegram channels. All right. If you have the resources and email, I give more value to nurture, like notifying them about my latest YouTube video or a new strategy I implemented, all of course relevant to them. I do the selling on the list, either by giving them a lead magnet or inviting them to a webinar or giving them an offer they cannot refuse. The selling is done on your email, is done on your WhatsApp channel, is done on your list. That's where the selling is, not on media, right? So this is my YouTube channel, this is my LinkedIn, where I give out like valuable content. Second step I took was learning smartphone video editing. It's underrated, but learning smartphone video editing was learning to edit my videos was the first step. It saved me money because an average video editor charges about 45K for a minute video. Second step was learning to edit engaging videos like the ones most of you saw before signing up for this webinar. So it's what I always tell business owners: learn to edit your videos. Even if you plan on delegating it in the future, just have the skill. Chinedu, a business owner, took my advice and his sales went from 400K to 1.2 million in a month. He's in the food business. All he did was ask his younger sister to start making videos of their dishes before serving them, then posting them on TikTok and adding their phone number. That was all. Now he's building his website, he's scaling. When I say edit your videos, I don't mean you have to take those 4-week courses on how to edit with Adobe and all those advanced tools. No, you could use CapCut, learn basic video editing from a trusted person, and you're good to go. I'll be giving access to my video editing training to those who will stay till the end. It's the same one Chinedu went through, right? I'll be giving access to this to those of you who stay till the end. I'll give you access to this. It's not the 5 is not the reward, it's not the mystery reward though. This is a different one. The mystery reward is still there. So how many of you are applying step 2 today? Type step 2 in the comment section. This was Chinedu's testimony. He said I got 100 plus new customers in a week, right? Step AI for automation. I struggled with AI because I used vague prompts and ended up with robotic captions or write-ups that people, especially Nigerians, could sense it was AI. How many of you have read a post, like a LinkedIn post, an Instagram post? You just know this is AI. Okay, what a word came to my mind. What's that word you see somewhere and you're like, oh, this is ChatGPT. Let's not shake some tables, but just type it in the comment section. What's that word you see in a post and you're like, no, this is ChatGPT? Let me just say my mind is, let's dive into this. Those are some words I see and I'm like, oh, this is ChatGPT. My friend was saying, is this slash? There's this, there's this hyphen. Like once you see it, it's not, is that's rare. But tell me, I want to know what you guys think. What's your own? Before I came up with a post on for LinkedIn or YouTube, hours would pass. And this fueled my inconsistency because I would always try to avoid the work. Whenever I remember how much time I spent to just come up with a YouTube script or a LinkedIn post, I was just like, oh, tomorrow I'll do it. All right. Anyways, I'll try to briefly show you how to train your AI. Anyone you use, be it ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Grok, Perplexity, anyone. So it generates content for you that sounds like you. This is real tea I'm giving you guys tonight. It all starts with your prompting. So let's have a little session on prompt engineering. People pay thousands of dollars to learn this. But I'll just make it as concise as possible so that, like I promised at the beginning of this session, to be practical for you and it's something you can implement tonight, right? So 5 steps to prompt AI properly. You can take a screenshot. Remember, I'm fast. Take a screenshot or you write it down. First thing is define the rule. Second thing is give context. Third thing is state the task clearly. Number 4, set constraints. Number 5, request output plus refinement. This is the formula to remember. Role, context, task, constraints, output. If you implement this, I give you my word, your prompt game will change. The kind of result you get from ChatGPT, from your AI would change. I promise you that. So who wants a template you can use tonight? How many of you want a template you can use tonight? I will give it to you if I get like 7 yeses. 7 yeses. If I get 7 yeses. Okay. All righty. So quickly take a screenshot. Fast. If you're a business owner, you want to get high value content ideas for your posts, be it LinkedIn, YouTube, anywhere. Take a screenshot of this and impute your industry, whatever it is, inside the brackets. Take a screenshot now. Take a screenshot. Second one, landing page creation. If you want to create a landing page for your product, the script, the landing page copy, it plays a pivotal role in how people perceive your business. Take a screenshot of this one. All righty, let's go quickly. This is a trick I don't share often. So type out everything you want. Oh God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Type out everything you want ChatGPT to do for you before you send it. Copy it. Before you send it, open another chat and type, give me a powerful prompt for this. Then insert what you copied. Hit send and see how it will revamp your prompt and give you a better result. This was Gracie's testimony. I used this framework and made an extra 400K in July. I just gave you that tea. Enjoy. Number 4, build an ambassador community. Many new entrepreneurs fall into this trap. You underestimate the power of word of mouth. The first time I recorded 100 sales in a day, it was one of my students who posted about my training on his platform with about 20K followers at the time. He never suspected that the post would blow up the way it did. Word of mouth. On several occasions, I've recorded 100 sales in a day without doing anything. I just come like towards the end of the day, evening time, and I check my email. I've seen 100 sales. And that is possible because I set up an ambassador community for my affiliates, right? Most of these sales are, affiliates and mine, but majority on these days that I don't do anything. So I provided them with all the materials to promote my products. I give them ad copies, landing page, ad videos, 30-day follow-up content, name it. I basically made selling easy for them. I made the process of them talking to other people about my product so easy for them because nobody wants stress. right? So what I basically did was, if it's your business now, as a business owner, be it food, be it wig, whatever it is you sell, how can you make it easy for someone to talk to another person about your business? Right? Most people, your name, your business names are, oh my God, like it's so long. Someone just comes, eats food, and they can't even remember your business name. Your addresses are impossible to remember. There are simple things you can do to make it easy for people to talk about your product. If it's a shop, find a landmark, right? If you have a very complex address, find a landmark. If it's close to an airport, always use that airport. Say, just tell them, the shop beside airport, the shop beside this big building. Use landmarks. That's for physical products. Then for digital products, what you basically need to do is just deliver value. There's no trick, and there's not, just deliver proper value, right? I didn't pay this person to go and talk to 20,000 people about a product. I didn't pay him. I didn't even know. It was when I came on Twitter, I saw the tag, right? So it's when it comes to that part, I won't give you, there's no shortcut, or just deliver value. When you put in so much time delivering value, right? Most of you now, with just the little things you've heard from this webinar, you're prompted to share this link, the webinar link, with some of your friends. I haven't told anybody to share it. It's just the value you're getting. All right. So yeah, make it easy for them. Then if you have your own products, do what I did. Provide them with everything they would need. See, don't allow them to think or stress. Give them the ad copy, give them the ad creative, everything. Okay. So how many of you have been told this? Just run ads and sales would come. How many of you have been told that? Type type it in the comment section, right? Type it in the comment section. Just run ads and sales will come. So how has that been going for you? That leads me to the fifth one. Yeah. Learn to build funnels and run ads. One of the skills I've learned that really changed my life, and I'm really grateful to. I won't even it's my friend that taught me Facebook ads, right? He taught me Facebook ads, and oh my God, it was one of the best skills I know I've learned. Because before I learned how to run Facebook ads, I would have to, I paid someone 200. I think I'll say it here. I paid someone 200K monthly to run ads for me. That's outside the ad budget. So if I bring out 100K for my ad budget in a month, I'm literally bringing out 300K, because I have to give the person 200K, then use 100K for my ad. That's how much money you make if you know how to learn. If you learn how to run ads for yourself, you could run for other people, and you save enough money running for yourself, right? So this was one of the changes I made that led to my big business success. A funnel. What's a funnel? A funnel is the customer's journey from when they see you for the first time to when they pay you. It's your duty to map that out. So a simple funnel does the magic, especially for Nigerians. I see most people, from your ad, someone has to fill a form like 3-4 times before they come to your DM or before they land on your website. You're removing people. See, make it simple. Nigerians don't like stress. Someone can make up their mind to make payments for your product based on what they saw on your landing page, and when they click on your button, is having problem. See, I tell business owners, if you have to be checking your business, you check your whole funnel at least once a week. There was a day someone reached out to me, like, you don't get that privilege, you don't get that lucky. Someone literally wanted to make payments for my product. They saw my video online. They couldn't make it because the button was not working. She had to start going around my other social media platforms till she got my number, the one that's like my social media platform, the one that had my number on it, messaged me and told me she's ready to pay. You can't get that lucky. She had to go through all my. So imagine how many people just click the link the first time, click the button the second time, and it's not working. They just leave. Right? So you have to refine your funnel, make sure it's working, make sure it's simple. From ad to landing page, from landing page, make payments, or landing page to displays. Make it simple for them, especially for Nigerians. Running ads scaled my business because I had a funnel behind all my ad campaigns. So I usually ask business owners this, and I'll ask you this now. If I, right now, as you're here, the business, whatever business you have, if I send 1,000 leads to your funnel or to you this night, that's if I take your video or anything, your product, and give it to an influencer, a top influencer to post, you get 1,000 leads. Am I adding to your headache, or am I making you millions overnight? There are some people that if you send 1,000 leads down their funnel, everything is automated. They are making bank. While there are some people that if you send 1,000 leads to their funnel, you're killing them, you're eliminating them, right? I'll not call names, but then if you fit into that shoe, you should know why you should stay to the end of this session, right? I used to pay someone 200K. Yeah, I said that already. So how many of you want to learn Facebook ads from me? Just that's an aside. How many of you would like to learn Facebook ads from me? Okay, crazy. Okay. Now, oh boy, we breezed through those 5 very quickly. How many of you have gained something today? Did I deliver on my promise? Type yes or no in the comment section. I thought it was going to be quick. I want us to get the value as quickly as possible. Yep. How many of you gained value this night? Awesome. Awesome. So how many of you would want to join my private community of business owners with whom I have strategy sessions every Sunday by 9 p.m.? I'm being specific. How many of you want to join my private community of business owners? Every Sunday by 9 p.m. we get on strategy sessions. How many of you, I know this is what you guys would love. You will love this one. How many of you would want to watch the live recording of one of Nigeria's top Facebook ad experts walking me through step by step how to set up a high performing ad campaign from scratch? This was how I learned Facebook ads. I paid a reasonable amount of money, because I'm not saying how much I paid, but I paid a reasonable amount of money to learn Facebook ads step by step. He has a course, but I didn't want the course. I wanted him in person. So we got on a call and he did this for me at like how many days? So how many of you want to get access to the live recording? Type yes in the comment section. All right. How many of you would love to have access to the smartphone video editing tutorial that Mr. Chinedu went through to go from 400K to 1 million in a month? How many of you want that? Type yes. Comments blowing up. Comment is blowing up. Crazy. All righty. So, little homework. Mark today's date and write down your sales goal again. Rewrite it. I want it to stick in your head. Mark today's date. Mark today's date. And rewrite that sales goal you wrote before we started. Write it again. Now, I have a special offer for a few special people. It's for a select few who are ready to take action immediately. Now, this is like fastest fingers. All right. If you want me to help you do everything we said on this webinar, step by step and more, then allow me to introduce you to CESB, the Creative Entrepreneur Sales Blueprint. Take a screenshot of this. You wouldn't want to forget the name. Why did I create this training? I created it so you won't have to burn 2 million plus on Facebook ad campaigns like I did. And when I say 2 million plus, I don't mean 2 million views. I mean 2 million naira plus. I burnt through 2 million naira plus on failed ad campaigns. I want to save you the future stress of spending 3 years plus learning how to edit highly profitable videos, because that's how long it took me to learn video editing. Honestly. I have a goal to help 10 business owners make 3 million naira in revenue this year, right? So that's why I created this training. I know we're already kind of like halfway through there already. I know you're tired of the mental exhaustion of inconsistent sales. I know you're tired of that. I was very tired of that. I know this because I went through it, right? I want you to have a space where you can always come with your business challenges and get tailored solutions. Those are my Sunday sessions. On my Sunday sessions, we do have the strategy sessions with business owners, right? And I created this training so you won't have to waste money paying for what AI can help you do. There was a time I paid someone 50,000 naira to create a landing page copy for me. And at the end of the day, I didn't use it. You know the way these freelancers are. But by the time you ask them to make like 3-4 corrections, they get angry. You know, the flow is no more there, and you've made payments already. I ended up doing I not use the copy again. I had to do it myself, but my 50K had gone. So what's CSB? CSB is a step-by-step program to help you achieve all I just said and move you to 500K per week with templates, mentorship, and tools tailored for your business. Without CESB, you might find solutions to the problems you have now. However, it will take you more time, money, and energy. All right, that's me, fine boy. So this is the CSB curriculum. I'll just briefly quickly browse through it in 2 minutes. Module 1, there are 3 modules in CESB. Module 1 is smartphone video editing mastery, is 150K in value. You will learn to shoot, edit, and optimize professional videos for your product or business with your phone. You'll also learn how I edit my ad videos, especially the one that got 2 million views, right? I'll show you how to do it. It's not just coming in front of the camera and speedballing. I added how to edit your videos with ChatGPT recently. So I'll show you how to I'll show you how to access Pro Tools affordably using our community's bill splitting system. You won't find this anywhere else. So yeah. You won't find it any other place. You get 15 plus video lessons on lighting, editing, and viral hooks, and templates tailored for Nigerian buyers. Module 2, business content blueprint, 100K in value. The R3 framework is just one out of 7 frameworks I use to monetize my content. You will have access to the rest together with detailed sessions on how to use them for any industry you major in. This module gives you a full system for creating content that actually drives sales, builds your brand, and grows engagement. You learn how to craft problem solution posts that make buyers stop to watch you. I showed you how to do that with the AI tools, right? Then with the template I gave you, how to use the faceless content blueprint that I personally created to create powerful videos without showing your face, and how to adapt content for both organic posts and ads. By the end, you would know exactly what to post, how to post, and how to turn content into a magnet that pulls in customers daily. Module 3 is AI content blueprint plus 30-day digital marketing with AI bootcamp. It's 110,000 naira in value. So this one is special to me because it has generated the most testimonials. I spent 3 hours plus teaching how to prompt ChatGPT for different purposes and how I use it for my business. All these were done in real time. Like there was no editing. You will see everything I'm doing, right? You will have access to the secret tool I use to automate 95% of my business and an exclusive session with me on how to use the tool. So if I talk more about this, the name might slip out of my mouth. So that's what you're getting. You get my AI prompt library of ready to use prompts like the two I gave you earlier on, right? You get a step-by-step video walkthrough of my 3x sales system that grew my revenue 5x in 14 days. This is just one of my products I experimented with. You can see before. Look at before. It was 198. Take a screenshot and just do it. Then 2 months later, 198 sales to 2,076 sales, $5,000 in revenue. It's crazy. It's crazy. So this is what you'll be learning how I did this, right? This particular product, it went to be the #1 product on the marketplace for 6 months straight, even when I stopped promoting it. Still is now. If you just go to stakeout.com, it's still, like, I can make a bet right now, it's still the #1 product on Stakeout's marketing platform, the beginners video editing. That it's #1 product, right? And this is the first time I told you earlier that I made 100 sales this was when I made 100 sales in 3 days. This was the first time I did it, right? Before I now moved further to making it in a day. Here are some people who have implemented CESB strategy. This is Rachel. She's a food vendor. Yeah, she said my event highlight reels now look like Hollywood productions. I just increased my event package from 50K to 150K. Philemon, I'm grateful for this opportunity. And I don't regret joining the community. You keep on doing what you're doing. The world needs more people like you. Thank you. This was Daniel. Daniel is still an undergraduate. He made his first sale after creating his own ad video with what I taught him. He recorded more sales after that ad video. He said, Coach, I just realized how you can read through that. VR was the previous name of CESB before I changed it and optimized it more for business owners. Right? Samuel made 21 sales in 2 days after my team and I audited his sales funnel, all his ad videos, and some of his normal reel videos. I'll be doing the same for 10 people on this call, so stay to the end. This is Samuel's screenshots. Charles is implementing the same strategies for companies and getting paid 6 figures for it. Charles here. And this is Emmanuel. So Emmanuel is doing the same thing as Charles and making a living for himself. Do you want this kind of testimony for your business? Tell me in the comments. Even though you don't want it for yourself, do you want it for your business? At least tell me in the comment section. Type we. Don't type yes. No, don't type yes. No. If you're answering this particular question I ask you, type we. QUI. Now, these 3 modules alone are worth 360K. I'll ask you a question. If you had 1 million naira to invest in your business, would you jump at a 360K deal to have access to a tool that automates your business, like all your whole business? Will you pay 360K for it? Of course, I know you will. I know you would, because you're here to grow. But I get it. Not everyone has that kind of cash lying around. So I'm going to make you an offer you can't say no to. Stay with me. Stay with me. Today, you won't pay 360K. You won't even be paying 180K, which is half the price. Normally, CESB is priced at 70K on the marketplace. Check it if you don't believe me. However, for this live webinar, you'll be gaining access to it for 40,000 naira. Yes. On to the comments. Yes. 40,000 naira. It's an unfair deal, honestly. But this 40K deal is only for the next 24 hours. After that, it's back to 70,000 naira. So this is what you do right now. Click the link in the pinned comment or contact the person who brought you, because I believe some people, it's not my ad you saw before coming here. Someone sent you the link to this live webinar. So you could contact that person for the link or use the link in the pinned comment section. Right? Your price today is 40,000 naira. And hello, hold up. For the first 50 action takers to enroll within 24 hours, I'm throwing in exclusive bonuses to reward your quick action. First bonus is YouTube Masterclass plus SEO is worth 40,000 naira. You will learn how I applied the R3 framework on YouTube and landed a 6-figure deal with a company. Also, you'll be learning how to start on YouTube from scratch. Yeah, I added a beginner guide. One thing about YouTube is, I'll just give you a little tip. One thing about people don't understand about YouTube is a crazy, I'm saying from experience, I know what I've seen on YouTube, yeah? Aside from the AdSense, which most people still think that's the only thing YouTube does, you can bank deals from it. I'll just give you a little framework. When they say, as a business owner, what is the product you're selling, right? What's the problem that product is solving? Get the solution. Create content around that. So come on YouTube, create pure content. Then you could make a video talking about your product, how much it is, the offer and everything. After every YouTube video you create, you just link it. 2 minutes, 1 minute. If you watch my YouTube videos, you see towards the end, I say things like, and if you're a business owner struggling with this, I spend 60 minutes with young business owners, yada, yada, yada. Click the link in the description if you want to watch that video. Now, when your video goes viral, you know your video went viral. If 100,000 people watch your normal YouTube video, at least 10,000 would go and watch the video you talked about at the end of this thing, and at the end of the live session, and of the video, sorry. And that's how you make money, right? This is just roughly just a rough explanation. You'll be getting the Facebook and TikTok ads blueprint, priceless, because I know how much I spent to have that session. I didn't forget. You will gain full access to the live recording of one of Nigeria's top Facebook ad experts, walking me through step by step how to set up a high-performing ad campaign from scratch. High-performing, not just how to run ads. You will learn how to set up your campaign, target the right audience, test for the right videos, and basically all that your ad gurus hide from you. You will learn it. Bonus 3 is lifetime support group, which is worth 20K. You will join my private community of African business owners and entrepreneurs for networking, question and answers, and CapCut Pro bill splitting. What I mean is CapCut is it's now monetized. Yeah, I think 15,000 naira per month. So being a community where at least 5 people, if you split 15,000 naira with 5 people, you end up paying 3K per month, and you still have access to. That's what I mean by CapCut Pro bill splitting. The fourth bonus is one-on-one brand session with me, and it's 50,000 naira. You get a 30-minute coaching call with me to create your customer avatar and create a standout brand for your business. Customer avatar would go deep into it, right, in 30 minutes. Number 5 is you get a 30-day content plan template. This one is priceless. Clients pay me 1 million naira plus for this kind of strategy, but today you're getting it for free. You will get all for all social media platforms, LinkedIn, TikTok, all of them. I'll show you how to create it for yourself, and for others, you can charge others to create it for them. So it saves you hours of planning. Numbers, just 2 more. Plug and play webinar and VSL launch kits is worth 50,000 naira. You gain access to the raw webinar scripts I used to make 3.5 million naira, and a live session of how I created them with Grok AI. Yeah, yes. Yes, I know. You're welcome. So all that is worth 210,000 naira, and I'm giving it for free to only the first 50 people to enroll again. The link to do that is in the pinned comment. I've pinned it already. Right? Pause the video or live and take 3 minutes to make payments and get in. Your goal now is not to make payment. Your goal is to get a spot early. Remember, I said something like fastest fingers, right? So my last bonus is for you who stayed up until this point, an extra 5K off. Yes, it's just like the magic reveal. I just did something like, I just did something like this. Woo! You guys didn't see this coming. So an extra 5K off, pay 35,000 naira, you gain access to CESB, and all the bonus is worth over 210,000 naira. All right, the link is in the comment again. Let's take 3 more live testimonials just in the next 2 minutes. All right, guys, I was not muted. I can imagine going like halfway through this call and realizing that I was still muted. So I want to do something crazy right now. I'm rounding up. I want to do something crazy. If you enroll right now, I mean now you're on this live session, I'll throw in another set of exclusive bonuses for you. I've never given this anywhere else on the internet. I've never given this anywhere else on the internet. I call it the Philly special buffet, right? Is worth 170K in value. So you're getting free ticket to the next content challenge. You will have free entry to the next 30-day content challenge I will be hosting. That'll be sometime in this has not yet been fixed, but the access fee normally to this content challenge is always 10,000 naira. And the prize is to be won at what, 500K, right? If you make payment, if you enroll for the CESB, this right now on this live session, remember, is for those on this live. Once this live session ends, these perks are no more there for you. So you automatically gain a free ticket to the next content challenge. And yeah, imagine getting a free ticket to the next content challenge and winning a prize, right? It's 500K worth. I think we'll split it among the first three. So imagine getting the first, second, or third, and you pay nothing to enter it. It's a big one. That's why I say I've never done it. You get one-on-one sales audit call. That's what, 50K. I'll review your content and fix loopholes to boost your sales fast. You get tailored tweaks from me, and this will happen on the first weekend after you join. So for a weekend from today, right? This would happen. Market ad swipe file is what, 40,000 now. You get 50 ad templates with local hooks for Nigerians. I will give you access to mine and show you how to generate 50 for your niche, no matter what you sell, be it food, wig, real estate, e-commerce, digital marketing, course creation, whatever it is. I'll show you how to generate 50 ad templates for your niche, right? You get access to the YouTube thumbnail design course, which is what, 30,000 naira. Just check my YouTube channel. Those thumbnails you see, that's what I spent time teaching how to design. Even if you've never entered Canva in your life, you will start replicating such designs in 48 hours. And you need it because YouTube is the new bank for online business owners. Or right? I've already mentioned this CapCut. I've mentioned the CapCut VIP Pro group setup. I personally match you with trusted community members to split pro costs immediately. And this way you can, it's not just CapCut you guys can split bills with, right? You can split bills with other premium apps you set up this week. So this is it now, roughly. Everything I've said, summary. For the next 24 hours, only 100 spots. You're going to get CESB for 35,000 naira, not 70K. First 50 people get the 210,000 naira bonuses for free. And if you enroll now on this live session, you get everything above plus the Philly buffet. So click the pinned comment link or contact the person who brought you here. Right? Are you with me? Okay. So isn't that what you want? Honestly, isn't that what you want? So what if you don't act now? If you skip this, you likely stay stuck doing what you've been doing, which hasn't gotten you where you want. We're being honest, please. So you'll miss the chance to automate 95% of your business with my secret tool. You miss the chance of me working on your business at no cost. And CESB is your holy grail to consistent sales and financial freedom. If I were you, I wouldn't let another month pass without results. So these are some testimonials. The modules are gold. I moved from 180K to now 290K, and I spent lesser on ads in 2 weeks. This Tunde from Lagos. I set up my ad campaign for the first time. I made 3x what I made last month. Zainab, this Zainab. And when I see these kind of things, I just remember how they were when they started. And this testimonial just give joy. Just gives joy. So there's a money back guarantee. If after 30 days of implementing all in CESB, you don't close at least 30 sales or notice significant changes in your business, you get a full refund of your enrollment fee and still keep the training. No questions asked. All you need to do is show me you did the work. Click the pinned comment link or contact the person who brought you here so that you enroll now. So these are some questions some of you asked. I'm not tech savvy. Can I do this? Yes, it's business. It's not coding. It's simple. Like you've been doing this already. Or even if you're new, you want to put your feet into this business thing that everybody's talking about. We have space for you. I have space for you. Don't worry, I have time for you. I've tried content with this work. You didn't try with the R3 framework. That's why it didn't work. It's 35K worth it with 550,000 naira worth of value and 5x potential. Yes, it is. You get a refund if it's not. Do I need fancy tools or internet? No. CESB works with a basic phone, and our community splits costs for premium tools. A basic phone, mouthful. A basic phone, and our community splits costs for premium tools. I'm shy. Do I have to show my face? No. Module 2 includes faceless video strategies. I'm not so familiar with AI, just a little ChatGPT. Module 3's prompts make AI easy for anyone, like I showed you. How fast can I see results? 48 hours for your first video, 30 days for a significant change in your business. I'm busy. Is this suitable for me? This is what you should be busy with. Yes. If you're busy, you should be busy building your business. And CESB helps you build your business. So whatever is making you busy not to build your business, I'm sorry, I don't know. So this is what you should be busy with. Will this work for my business? What have I been saying? Of course it will. As long as people pay you for the product or service you offer. CSB is customized for local, yeah. CSB is also customized for local niches like fashion or food too. You should know that already. I've been scammed. Why should I trust this? My proof: 1,000 plus students. Check my social handles at Philimona, and plus refund if you see no results in 30 days. I don't know how to run ads. I'm giving you the live recording. Remember? So why ask now? The Philly Buffet disappears once this live session ends. It disappears once this live session ends, right? And okay. Oh, four people have. Oh, that's crazy. If you think 35K is much, how much have you spent trying and testing ad strategies that don't work? Has it crossed 35K? It has. It has. Let's be honest. So the link automatically takes you to make payments with your currency. If you're watching from Ghana, Cameroon, the United States, wherever you're logged in from, don't worry, you're also getting the discount offer. The link automatically gives you access to that, right? At least today, you know the problem isn't you. You just need a system that will help you do that, right? Imagine 30 days from now, you post content and people respond immediately. You don't need to be online 24/7 to engage with prospects. You know exactly what to do to make 30 sales in a day and how to do it. That's how CESB unlocks. That's what CESB unlocks, right? This is the last bus stop. If you're serious, and I mean it, I strongly believe God has brought you here. I strongly believe God has brought you here because for you to stay up until this point, it means you removed all the distractions and you said you were going to be focused, right? For those watching the replay, the offer is only valid for an extra 6 hours and your timer began immediately you started watching, right? So this is what happens. Of course, it goes back to 70K, all bonuses are stripped away, no Philly buffet, yada yada. And you'll be left to figure it out on your own. And you'll figure it out too. You'll figure it out. The only thing is it will take you longer than someone who took action today. So automatically, people that are watching the replay, just get this thing. I'll rethink if you should get the Philly buffet, but automatically you're out because it's the replay you're watching. For live, this is Philly buffet only for live enrollments, right? So right now, once you've paid, check your email for a confirmation email. Then send me a screenshot of the email so my team can add you to the support group. Immediately, you'll be redirected to the support group. What are you saying? Yes, you will. Yeah. Once you make payments on the email, it will redirect you to the support group. So if you've paid, type paid in the comment section. Let's go. Let's go. if you've typed paid, if you've paid, type paid in the comment section. All right. We're 53 minutes in. I kept to my promise of 1 hour. Thank you for your time and attention. I believe you got something valuable in exchange. Did you? If you got something valuable in exchange, type T and A. Let's go. Type T and A if you got something valuable in exchange. I always tell people we have four currencies. I call them meta: money, energy, time, and attention. You spend money when you're tired, you say I'm spent. Time, you spend time with people. And attention, you pay attention. So one thing, if you want to be successful in life, you should know how to spend these four currencies wisely, right? You spend your time and attention tonight, and I believe you've gotten something in return. Remember, for the next 24 hours, only 100 spots, 35K, first 50 people get the 210,000 naira bonuses for free. And if you enroll now on this live session, you get the bonuses plus the Philly buffet, right? Click the pinned comment link or contact the person who brought you here to make payments and gain access to CESB. For now, people, adios. I love you all. Thank you for staying up to the end. So live enrollments, quickly, should I add a timer? Let's just do a 15-second timer. Yeah. All right.